So, the real insanity in this world is the insane, abusing narcissist who never, ever, ever has to face the consequences. They say there's karma, but not in most cases. Right? I mean, Bill Cosby would have gotten away with it, with what he did. There's just an elderly lady, saw he do that to a 16-year-old, and she just couldn't keep her mouth shut. So then the truth came out. But it wouldn't have. Well, what about the Turpins? What about the House of Horror, the 13 kids? If Jordan didn't jump out of that house, 17 years old, her parents could have killed her. He would have never known about the Turpins. I mean, Earth is hell for the victim. And there's victims all over. And they never ever get a say. Just continuously attacked. And it's wrong. Totally wrong. And it's really bad when people side with the abuser, which is always the way it is. The victim is always free and let go. They totally ignore it. Like a black Christian is going and saying, look what Biden put up. Biden's wife put a goat in front of the White House. So what? What about all the victims that don't get, there's so much wrong in the world. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, that proves Earth's hell, right? Nobody's doing anything about the goat. But question, was the goat always there? Is the goat always there in this world? The goat is always there. Look at the Armenians suffering up in the mountains. The goat is always there. I'm making a really good point. Like, victims are always tortured. And they can't, I was thinking about saying the total truth, again. Why? Why bother repeating the hell that was created in my life? I didn't create the hell in my life. My insane abusers did. I had nothing to do with it. But I get so mad, and there's so many people who absolutely hate me right now for no reason. I'm a victim. I just say the truth. I said the truth the whole time. And yeah, I actually expect somebody to feel sorry for me and help me out. Not a handout, a help out, a shout out for help, because I never had it, except like temporarily, a little, somewhat this year, but I was attacked by strangers outside, meaning they were trying to get me to trick me to go with them. As many as like 10. Okay. Several. Okay. Maybe 8. Okay. And one, I believe, was my ex-boyfriend. Because I really can't trust him. Like, he said something like, okay, he said that he'd have $500 for me if I go to his apartment on the weekend. And that guy never gave me $1. So that's a big, huge red flag question mark in my head. That, okay, well, all these people that wanted me to go along with them and do whatever, my family's nuts that they did all these illegal things. Like, what are these strangers really trying to get me to do to go on the bus? Men and women. And I'm like, and an old ex-boyfriend was gonna wrap me up in the noose. Hating me. So I shouldn't go over there anymore. Okay, so I never had it easy whatsoever at all, and I hate liars. To say that I had it good at all, I'm sick of repeating my Why repeat hell that was created for me? And that's why I don't believe in eternal hell. And I believe that Christians were brainwashed for that. I mean, Constantine, you know how to pronounce his name, I don't care. John Constantine changed the Bible. Did he write the second commandment? Which is what? I really don't care.